Welcome to my first straight razor shave. We'll see how this goes. This is not an instructional video, not even a video that I'm all that concerned with anybody watching. It's mainly just for me to kind of see what technique is as I go along and learn how to do this. Maybe I can catch some mistakes or whatnot. But also I thought it'd be fun to just see how I improve over time. So I'm gonna get started. I bought a DOVO best quality 6/8 inch blade. I've got a Badger brush. It's been soaking in hot water. I just got out of the shower, so I'm going to dump that out. Going to be using some Art of Shaving cream today. It is sandalwood, and I really like sandalwood. So today, like I said, it's my first time, so giving a shout out to Lynn Abrams and also Nick Shaves, Anthony Esposito. Those guys have got some great YouTube videos out there. I'm just kind of, this is the first time I've even put anything on the brush, so with cream I have no idea how much to get. So we'll start with that and see if I can lather it up a little bit. Those guys have some great YouTube videos out there, and I would highly recommend taking a look at them so you can learn how to do how to shave, or at least get some good pointers. I have a scuttle that I've ordered, but it is not in yet. It's being made. The pottery scuttle, boy, might need a little bit more. So I'm just learning all this. So the scuttle will probably help out a lot more than this bowl, just a little ceramic bowl that I'm using. Might need a little water. They'll keep their water running. There we go. That helped a little. That helped a little bit. See, learning how I go. But yeah, check out the YouTube videos that they have. Have some great pointers. They review some good product. That really smells nice too. I'm not so much about product review. I'm more so, like I said, just learning how to do this. Going to make some mistakes, so nobody who's watching this video use me as an example of what to do, because at least right now, and maybe never, this is just me trying to figure it out. So I'm only going to do what Lynn Abrams, I spoke with him on the phone when I was purchasing the items, and as well as watching his videos. Just start with the cheeks, he said. Don't worry about getting the neck area or whatnot. Learn how to hold the brush. Learn how I need to do a little trimming up on some of my sideburns. This is a first time I've ever used a. This is the first time I've ever used a brush. So if I'm smiling, it's because it's a really interesting feeling. It's a great. I like it. It's almost like a little face massage. Now, if only the razor was going to be that way. And I suppose once you get really familiar with it, it will be. So I guess right now I'm lathering, and then you go for painting. I don't know. Just kind of working it in. I did shower beforehand, so my beard should be nice and prepped. It's nice. I'll probably, like I said, I'm probably just going to do the cheek areas, and then I will. I'll finish up with a disposable little plastic thing. Okay. See if I've got the grip. Angle is important. Less than 30 degrees. All right. Never done this before, so I'm going to go very slow. trying to get the view in the mirror. That seems to be the hardest part. How do I get the view in the mirror? Lay this up on my face. Almost no pressure. Just a little bit of pressure. There we go. And then just glide down. Felt it start to tug a little bit there because the angle was wrong, so I stopped. Taking great care not to get the scales wet. I know how Anthony Esposito does this, but I'm not as skilled there yet. So I'm gonna leave that. I'm not ready for that. Let's go to the other side. Ah, hey, making a mess already. That was almost a better feel. Some people used one finger on this side. I think I got two that worked for me. Now this side, where's that angle? Where is that angle? Boy. So I'm just kind of laying the blade on there. It definitely is easier once you go down. You're trying to maintain. I think I need a little water on here. This face is kind of drying out a bit. There we go. I hope I didn't get too much. I think the soap was a little dry. This seems to help glide a little bit. Okay, let's try this again. That's really, how do you see? Overly cautious. But I'm just trying to learn it. Okay, you really have to work at not making a mess. Not getting shaving cream all over the place. When they do it, they have a shirt on, and they don't have cream anywhere. Me, I'm getting cream all over the gosh darn place. On me, I'm holding the spine just the spine's almost touching my face, just because angles and angles and angle has been just really impressed upon me as I watch these videos. I'm not supposed to be shaving any of the neck. Not bad. I'm used to shaving with an electric razor, so I probably just shaved it as good as my electric on the first pass. I don't know if that's saying something or not. I have no idea. So I'm gonna wash off just a little bit and then go for a second pass. Let's see. You know, it took quite a bit off. It dry off and then I'll let down again. Still a ton of growth here, but that's only because I didn't know what I was doing. But it didn't do too bad there. It didn't do as good as the electric. Smells good though, I like the smell. Gonna have to get some anti-mirror fog. I thought I put some on, but toward the top up here, still fogging a bit. I'm probably lathering way too far down there. All right, now you're supposed to do a couple of passes, 2 to 3 passes. First pass is supposed to be down, then the second pass is up and then to the side. I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to do up yet. So I'm just going to do down again. I really need to learn angles before I do anything advanced. Advanced for me. See, I already forgot to talk. I like the sound that it makes. I'm sure that that is helpful for some reason. Or maybe not, maybe it's just I like it. Oh, that's a lot better. It's definitely not. What? Let's see. don't know if it's possible to go too slow, because I can kind of feel it dragging a little bit. See, yeah, and a couple little nicks there. Nothing, you didn't even feel it though, and it's not bleeding too awful bad. I need to lather up again on the other side. Water. Just touch the brush. There we go. Make it smooth it again to glide. It almost feels like I'm not getting much on that side. I don't know why. You know what? I think I'm done. Making sure that everything is extremely dry. I didn't get anything on the scales. Not too bad for the first time. I'm just definitely going to go ahead and finish it up with a the disposable. I don't like this part though. This part's nice. Everybody should, even if they shave with a disposable, should probably do this. Okay. Like I said, normally I use an electric. My electric is kind of dying. The battery's dead. So I'm not really interested in purchasing a new one. Let's see. The reason I wanted to start using a straight edge is I can remember the very first shave I ever had. Very first shave I ever had, I was probably about 13 or 14 years old. And it's time to learn to shave. You know, you're starting to get those peach fuzz things coming all over, and it's looking pretty scraggly. And so I told my dad I needed to learn how to shave. It was time, and so he got a big smile on his face and brought out his straight edge. And he had shaven for years with a safety razor, double-edged safety razor, but I vaguely remember him shaving with a straight edge. He brought that out and he said, "Here, learn how to shave with this." He got a big smile on his face. I was terrified. When you're 13 or 14, all you think about is just cutting your neck deeply. So I did it. Used a half a roll of toilet paper. And you know, gosh darn it, I wish I would have stayed with it. But when you're 13 or 14, you have no patience. Just none. And I didn't have any patience. So I did it a few times and didn't want to take the time to learn to master the art of stropping and all kinds of, you know, just, I don't know. So here I am decades later and more patient, depending on who you ask. And I want to learn how to do this. My dad's straight edges, we moved several years ago. My dad's straight edge is somewhere downstairs in a box. You know, when you move, there's boxes you never open. And we've moved a lot in our lifetime, and we have several boxes we haven't opened in probably a decade. And I know they say if you don't use it in 2 years, throw it out. Yeah. We all like our stuff, though. So I'm going to have to go through some of those boxes and see if I can dig out his straight edge and maybe see if we can put an edge on it again and maybe get it out and shave with it. Not too bad for the first time, I think. I think I was fairly successful. That was day one. Very, very light nicks there. Can't hardly tell. I like the shaving cream. I'm not a pusher of any brand or anything. The only reason I bought Art of Shave is because, one, I like sandalwood, and this was a really good sandalwood smell, and two, I wanted to make sure that my very first time I got a good glide. And this, a lot of people that I was reading about said it had a great glide. So I'm going to finish up with, yeah, Art of Shave sandalwood. I have to admit, I tried it yesterday. Oh, I loved it. Oh, I love that smell. There we go. All right, there you have it. My first straight edge razor shave in a lot of years. We'll be back tomorrow. Try it again.